Hey guys, welcome back to another Fanart Friday video. This week I'm just working on some drawings for a map part in the Nothing More map, which I'll link in the description below, and when I finish my part I'll try to remember to link that in the description below too. I've been working a lot on maps lately because, like, you know, when you apply to a bunch of things and you don't expect to get accepted into all of them, and then you actually get accepted into all of them and it's really cool, but you're also like slightly dying. That's what's happening now. I've been working on some zine projects and lots of other people's map parts because I'm really trying to like get my work in front of people that would like to see it, which in case I think pretty much everyone who's ever put anything on the internet knows is it's so hard to get your work in front of people who would like to see it. So I've been doing lots of map parts because I really want to improve my animation skills, because they're not quite up to scratch yet. So it's good to be able to practice and do lots of fan animation, and short animations, and collab with people and community, all that stuff, the animation community here on YouTube. The animation community on YouTube is like the best and worst thing, I swear. So yeah, if you don't know what this anime is, you obviously have somehow not come into contact with Pokemon in your whole life, which is quite amazing feat actually. But yeah, this is Pokemon Sun and Moon, the latest part of the Pokemon anime, which I love to pieces. I think it's really cute and adorable, and it's just returned from break, so I am happy bunny about that, because not only do we get some more like Mask Royal goodness, but our favourite Malasada child, Hal, is coming. He's one of my favourite from the games because his storyline is his family's pushing him really hard. I need to say his family's pushing me really hard. Freudian slip there. Oh. But like his family's pushing him really hard, and he's not that great at Pokemon battles. And I think that's just something that pretty much everyone can identify with, you know. Like feeling like you're inadequate, and when you try your best it still doesn't work out, and trying to laugh it off. And also like the writers, clearly like someone in the writers room was like, hey, this guy likes Malasadas, and like that ended up being his defining character trait, which is pretty relatable, to be honest. So it's really exciting when he will show up in the anime. Yeah, it's just sad that Guzma he hasn't been shown in any of the anime promos, because I think he's one of the best characters from Sun and Moon too, because he's a character that has failed, and well, in his eyes failed. I think he won lots of like second and third place back in the day, but like to a lot of people that is as good as a failure, really. And I can understand that too. Well, I guess like depending on what your school is like, lots of people can understand that when it's like, you got a B, you might as well just not have done anything. Where's your A star? So like I was quite sad that he hasn't turned up in the anime, but then I guess like the anime, the story, 20 minutes isn't that long to tell a story really, so it would be quite hard. And as well, because Guzma is quite a lot older than the main cast in the anime, it doesn't seem like a lot of the adult characters have much of a character arc, which is kind of sad. Because I guess especially now I'm getting older, I'm closer in age to like Guzma and Professor and everyone than to the little 10-year-olds. So I'm just like, spend more time on my fave couple, Professor Burnett and Professor Kukui. Please, please. I live for them. So yeah, that's enough Pokemon. What else have I been doing lately? Apart from map parts, I was really lucky because my sister is on it with the gigs, and she found out that this band called Chai, which she really likes, and I quite like too. They're a Japanese girl band. They were doing a free gig last night in Rough Trade in Brick Lane in London. So we went to see that, and that was so cute. I haven't been to a gig in a couple of months, and my twin sister is like the best gig buddy. We went with her and one of her friends, so we had a really nice time. It was so cute because there were a couple of little kids there, and they drew the band a picture and gave them a picture after the show, and it was just very pure. And one of the kids looked like another one of our friends when she was little, so it's like, oh, baby Stella, it's baby Stella. But yeah, like it made me realise that like I haven't been listening to much music lately, much like current music. Like one of the bands that I've been really liking is Rekishi, which is a band that's still releasing music, but they're from Japan, and they're like a kind of comedic. He's a singer, songwriter, performer, kind of comedic musician. So the chance of him coming to the UK are pretty slim. Hopefully I'll get to see a gig when I go back to Japan later this year. But there's also that problem of Genkin, money, cash money. I don't have any. So we'll have to see. Yeah. But Rekichi have had a couple of new music videos out lately. So I've been listening a lot to them. Oh, and Monkey Magic. If you haven't heard Umarvelous yet, put your things down, go Google it, and watch the video. It's such a vaporwave 80s nostalgia trip. But the song is just about like donuts are shaped like a zero, so they have 0 calories. Wow, it's not umai, it's umarvelous. Wow. So that is a tune, but beware, it is so catchy. You will get it stuck in your head, and the dance also is too catchy. They do a little like hand wavy thing, and it's too good. Yeah. What else have I been doing? Yeah, I've been trying to like work hard lately, but I've been getting a bit stressed. Anyone else working from home or like on like a big project for like uni or school probably understand like when you have like such a huge choice of everything you can do. Like if at uni they're like, you can work on whatever you want, and you're like, but now I have nothing. I don't know what to do. Tell me what to do. I can't cope. Slightly feeling that at the moment. Well, like, especially now I'm working, trying to make it as a freelancer, there's so many different things that I could be doing, and I don't know which one to do, what I want to do, what is possible for me to do, what I'm actually good enough for. So it's all a bit of a muddle at the moment, but we're just muddling on through. So yeah, segueing from business, make sure to check out my shop if you haven't already. If you have a TikTok account, you can actually follow shops like their blog or an Instagram or something, to get notified when they have new products, because I have just recently finished a zine, and it's going to the printers at the moment, like a short zine, and it's going to have gold foil on it and it's going to be very pretty. So when that comes out, I'd really appreciate everyone checking it out. Don't worry about it though, if you don't want to follow my shop on Spotify, I'll make sure to spam the heck out of it here. I won't spam, but I will be promoting my thing that I made. Yeah, this drawing that I'm working on, one of the two, the one with Ash looking up at the sky, was actually like, that is one of the angles that is the hardest for me to draw, drawing ahead from below. But I tend to choose it a lot because it's very like dramatic, and I want it to look dramatic and cool and looking off into the distance. So I really need to work on my head anatomy, and it didn't help that like Ash is a little boy and I'm not used to drawing children at all. I literally never draw children. So their heads, especially in a style like anime style, the head is huge and I don't know how it works. So I ended up, if you noticed earlier, I tried to make it work, but then I ended up giving up and changing the angle slightly. Sorry, I think it still looks okay. But it's just one of those things we all need to keep working on. Yeah. But overall, I'm pretty pleased with how this map part is coming together. I've got a few more things to draw for it. I'm doing more of a PMV style than a fully animated piece for this one because I am overworked and my hand is starting to play up my RSI. So if anyone's got RSI, represent, look after your poor little wrists, take breaks y'all. But yeah, so I'm trying not to overdo it because I just did a piece for Bite Your Rhymes map, and that was fully animated, 14 frames per second for most of it, 12 frames per second, I can count. And I busted my wrist as well as my rhymes. But anyway, this video should be just about coming to an end. Hope you enjoyed watching, and see you next Friday with more fan art, and probably sooner than that with more map parts. Have a good rest of your day. Bye!